My name is Caroline Schier, and I'm a medical doctor. I live in Portland, Oregon. The reason I chose to train in balance protocol was because I felt like other functional medicine training was still treating things with things. So where allopathic medicine seemed too often to be a pill for an ill, even functional medicine, especially natural medicine, was too often a supplement for an ill or an herb for an ill. And that never sat right with me. So Dr. Beck's approach via the environment and lifestyle made a lot more sense to me. What really sets balance protocol apart in my mind is a focus on the environmental factors: air, water, light, sound, EMF, and food. It is really using lifestyle, exposures, environment, rather than treating things with things. This is the second time that I'm here with Dr. Beck. About 6 months have lapsed, and the material is making a lot more sense. I'm not having to write as much, so I'm getting to solidify some of the principles. I'm able to listen more, and I'm not writing as furiously, so it's sinking in. Balance protocol gives me a framework to take complicated patients through. So balance protocol allows me to step back, take a breath, and trust the framework. And I may not have all the answers, but I don't need to, because of the framework, by getting people to breathe properly, drink the right water, hydrate at a cellular level, feed them to nourish them. I mean, we really spend a lot of time nourishing the patient. And sometimes that can be a little frustrating in the beginning. As a physician, for patients really are so used to that. Give me something, take this for that. And so it takes some faith, faith in the framework, for patients to have faith in me, but it really allows me to step back and not have to explain everything and just go back to basics. If the framework resonates with you, I really encourage you to consider this, to consider balance protocol. So one thing that Dr. Beck really helped me with was to, as he would say, get me out of my own way. It was a huge commitment to consider. The process really funded itself. So going through the framework, the process that Dr. Beck taught me funded the program for me, funded the mentorship. I found myself in a position where my toolbox was lacking something. I thought I would come out of medical training with the skills to help people be well, and I had to learn the hard way that that wasn't quite the case. I was managing diseases, but what I really wanted to do was to help people create health so that there was no space for disease to flourish. So I initially sought that in functional medicine training programs, and I got a little bit of that, but it wasn't quite what I was looking for. It was still treating things with things. And balance protocol just really resonated with me. It makes sense. So I would encourage folks who this resonates with to go for it. Have faith, it works.